So we're talking today about this idea of showing up fully, right? Being present.
Yeah, totally. This is the biggest challenge that we're all facing in today's world is how can you be completely present for whatever it is you're doing?
One of the things that I find really challenging is to not multitask, because I feel like that's a great way for me to get a lot of stuff done. Like I'm in a meeting and I'm on my email, or I'm with my kiddo and I'm texting my husband because I need something from the grocery store.
That's the way our world is now, that we're always on. From the second we wake up to the second we go to sleep, or we get right on email. It's addictive. I mean, it's seductive.
One of the things I read the other day is that people who multitask are actually less efficient. They're 25% less efficient at getting everything done, and their brains are even less effective when they're single tasking later. So this idea of showing up fully seems like the logical, natural thing to do, and yet a lot of us have issues doing that.
Yeah, kids are growing up in a world now where there's no such thing as a spare moment. It's really hard. I mean, the amount of information that we have to sort through every day is ridiculous, and it's only getting crazier. It's so funny, I was in Las Vegas and there was a bachelor party, and one of my friends from college put in this VHS tape of all of us our senior year in college. And it showed in the year 1994, nobody had a cell phone, nobody had an email.
Right.
So everybody in that video was super present with each other. It was like going in slow motion. Yeah. And now we're so distracted and it's overwhelming.
I had this really scary moment a few years ago. I was on a playground with my daughter. She was maybe 6 at the time. And I was on my phone, and I think I was emailing or texting, and I look up and I don't see her. And as a mom, it was the freakiest moment. And then I just looked to my left, and there she was. She was sitting on a bench reading her book next to me. And it really, really was this incredible wake-up call. I was so in this tunnel of me and my email and my phone. It really made me change certain behaviors. I have this habit now that when I come home at night after work, I actually take my phone and I put it in our home office and I close the door. And for a half hour, an hour, when I'm cooking dinner, whatever it is we're doing, practicing piano, it's nowhere in sight.
Yeah.
And I'll take 5 minutes, and before my daughter goes to bed, we'll play a game. Like one of our favorite games in the world to play is Connect 4. She beats me so much, but I'm working on it. What I find is, we're in her room, no TV, no computers, no phones, right? And it's one of my favorite parts of the day. And I also feel like during that time is when she has me there all the way.
Yeah, we have to have those rituals that we create with the people that we love, things that we do together to take us away from the grind. So I want to ask you, and I want to ask everyone taking this course today to pick one thing and show up fully. When you're at a meeting, show up fully for that meeting. When you're with your kids, show up fully with your kids. When you're taking your morning coffee, show up fully for that 1 cup of coffee and see how that makes you feel.
I dig it, I'm in.